was just asking Scotty about this, just the difference between playing without Russ for the first time last spring and now, and just kind of the not the tactical changes that were made, but just kind of changing the approach. What is different about it now versus then in terms of the way you're approaching this?
I know I can't do everything on my own. I mean, last summer I thought I had to handle the ball, facilitate, score, rebound, defend, but I'm trusting my teammates a lot more. And no matter what happens, just keep having faith in those guys and keep learning along the way.
Is that something you just kind of had to learn the hard way by maybe trying to overdo it last spring?
Yeah, I think so. Everything's a learning experience, and I'm grateful for that opportunity last year to take that on and then not do as well as I wanted to do, but to come back and get a second chance at it. Just trying to do it the right way.
People always think of there's certain class of NBA players who think it's that take over a game mentality. We see it from the guys like Kobe and Jordan types, and I think people maybe didn't see you in that mindset because you've always been such a team guy, and you've also had Russ to play off. So I think people wondered, was this in you? Did you know that if this were necessary, push came to shove, you're still a team guy first, but you could perform at this kind of level with 30, 40 a night, whatever it took. Did you know that was possible?
I mean, I always knew I could play any type of way. I could play with, just about anybody. I can play. I can be a spacer. I can be just a shooter. I can be a guy that can handle pick and roll. I can post up. I mean, so I knew I could play different types of ways, and whatever coach needs me to do, that's what I'm willing to do. So, when Russ out, sometimes I have to take on more of a scoring role and be a guy that has to step up in the fourth quarters and shoot the big shots. And I always shot those shots in the fourth, no matter if Russ here or not. But I'm just it's all about confidence and taking those shots and learning from my mistakes, and I think that's what I've done.
Streak like this, though, of 30 and 40 a night, have you surprised even yourself a little bit? That you knew this was possible.
I mean,
you had to. You knew.
At this point, I work so hard, and I didn't. People act like I've never scored 30 points before in a game or 40 points before in a game.
11 or 12 in a row is different, though, right?
But I've scored points before in this league. It's not like this is totally new to me. But this long of a stretch of 30 points, I guess, is different for me. But at the same time, like I said, I can play different ways. I can take 15 shots a game and score in the 20s, or I can take 30 shots a game, as you've seen. So. I'm just trying to do whatever my team needs, man. Night in and night out, trying to figure out what I have to do for us to win the basketball game. That's all I'm concerned with.
You had made the comment